Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, I guess. Yeah, so this is my skincare haul video and everything's gonna be linked in the description. This isn't sponsored, but I still am a YESSTYLE influencer, so yeah. Okay, and then so I'm gonna be doing this in order of like the way you apply these products. And yeah, I mean, there are timestamps in the description below if you wanna just like skip around for certain products, I guess. But yeah, let's get right into it. First up are the cleansers. And so first up, I guess I'll just talk about the Defense Barrier pH Cleanser from Purito, and it has centella, and this is good for sensitive skin, it says, and it has a pH of 5.5. So this reminds me of the Cosrx Good Morning Cleanser. It's really similar, but I slightly prefer this one because it's more calming, and the Cosrx one I feel like is more watery and I feel like this one's thicker and this one foams up a little bit more than the Cosrx one does. And I feel like this is really good for when your skin is irritated, whereas like the Cosrx one, I feel like it was just kind of a good everyday cleanser, whereas this more has a purpose, so I quite like it. And then just don't mind the fact that these explanations are going to be rather quick because I don't have anything to say. And then next, this is actually one that I really like. It's the Rice Foaming Cleanser from 9 Wishes. It has micro ground rice powder, so this has the little rice stuff so that it exfoliates your skin, and since one of my main skin concerns is hyperpigmentation, you gotta like remove the dead skin cells so the new ones can form and then your skin won't be as dark, I guess. That's how this is supposed to work. Okay, and then lastly is a sponsored product. I said that this wasn't sponsored, but YESSTYLE did send me some stuff. So this is the Matcha Hydrating Foam Cleanser, and it's from B-Lab. This one actually is a foam cleanser, which is probably not suitable for my skin type because I have dry skin, and foam cleansers are supposed to be good for oily skin. I did notice that it was slightly drying for me, but that's because I have dry skin and it's a foam cleanser, so it shouldn't really be working for me. Yeah, I used this about once, and if I'm being honest, I honestly can't remember how it felt. Yeah, I like really used this once. It's nice and foamy, I guess. Yeah. Okay, after cleansers is the masks, and not sheet masks, but like liquid-ish masks. So first up, I have the I'm From Mugwort mask, and I got the travel size, and I really regret this because it's really little amount, and I feel like I should be using this long term to see like if there are any effects. I mean, it's really fun to put on, like these liquid mask things are really fun to put on and like take off. It really feels relaxing, and it really feels like I'm treating myself that day. So I really like this. I mean, the smell is very earthy. I also heard about this from Beauty Within, and yeah, I mean, the earthy smell is all right, and I think there's definitely a noticeable difference for the way my skin feels after I apply this. It's supposed to calm inflammation, which I think it does, and my skin feels really soft after. Next, I have a free gift from YESSTYLE. It's the Seed Real Collagen Mask. I mean, I used it one time and it was really interesting. It's really slimy. It feels like slime. This is honestly really weird. I wonder if I put too much water in, that's why it's so slimy. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes and I guess I'm just gonna like peel this off. Not really sure if my skin is like any brighter, but it is definitely like sticky. Yeah, comparing it to my forehead that doesn't have the mask. This is what my skin looks like after. And I mean, my skin felt really like bouncy afterwards, but I mean, I'm probably not gonna buy this. It was a free gift and it was a good, fun, one-time use. Okay, and then lastly, I have another sponsored product. It is the Super Matcha Pore Clean Clay Mask by Some By Me. And this was also really fun to put on. Like, I found some joy in applying these liquid-ish mask things that aren't exactly, you know, I'm calling them liquid because they aren't sheet masks. I mean, kind of liquidy? Yeah. Okay, but anyways, yeah, this is, you can use this in multiple ways. I found this video about how to use it. I think for me, I'm probably going to use it like a spot spot treatment thing, because the first day I put it on my entire face and it took such a long time to get this stuff off. Like this is like, I guess, notorious for making sinks dirty because it's a clay mask, and yeah, it kind of was, but it was really difficult to take off and it's kind of drying. I think once again this is supposed to be for oily skin, but yeah, so that probably wasn't a good idea to use on my entire face. And then so I think in the video I ended up recording just when I put it on my acne, which is like basically my entire chin. So technically you can use this on the entire face, but I'm just gonna use it as like a spot corrector because why not? So I'm just gonna put it on the parts of my face that have acne. It's very flaky. I don't know if you can really tell. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes and it's gotten pretty tight and like flaky. Yeah, don't really, this side's still a little bit wet, but I'm still gonna wash it off. So yeah, there's that. I mean, I didn't really notice any significant differences. I feel like when using this mask, I feel like this is probably a more long-term thing, and you're supposed to only use this like once a week, but I don't know why, because it wasn't like super effective or anything like that. That made my skin go crazy. But anyways, yeah, there's that. And so after you cleanse, put on those masks, before you apply any toners, you're gonna put on some acne patches, I guess, if need be. So I haven't opened one of them, and that is, they're all from Cosrx, by the way. So the one I haven't opened is the Acne Pimple Master Patch, and this is like the original. These are really, really good for when you have whiteheads. They don't really work on like the ones that are more inside. So like I have a pimple right here, and this isn't going to help whatsoever. But so that's why I haven't opened it yet. This is like my third purchase of this, so I really like these. I mean, if there's a more effective acne patch, then I have yet to find one. So then the next one is the AC Collection Acne Patch, and so this one I heard was supposed to be for, I heard this was supposed to be more effective than that one, but I honestly think they're the same. The only thing I really like about this is that it's oval shape, and a lot of my like pimples happen to be really close together, so this can get like 2 in one sticker versus the original I have to probably put on 2. But yeah. And then lastly is the Clear Fit Master Patch, and this one is absolutely useless. This one's only to like cover, but I knew it was gonna be not as effective. But this is basically to just cover up your acne, and I guess you can wear these for when you just want to put on makeup or something, and it's just supposed to cover it. It isn't really supposed to help it that much, and that's how I use it. It's transparent, so that's great. Yeah. Okay, next I have the toners. First up, I have the AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner by Sun By Me. And okay, this one is actually supposed to be for oily skin too, but I actually really like this. I actually got a sample first, like a sample size, and then I tried it and I really liked it. Once again, hyperpigmentation is my main focus, so it has AHA and BHA, which is supposed to help unclog the pores and really, yeah, just like help my skin out there. But yeah, so I tried it out and I really liked it. I was kind of surprised that it didn't leave my skin feeling really dry, and I mean, I don't know, it isn't the most hydrating, I guess, but I can have other serums, moisturizers to kind of focus on that instead. And yeah, once again, I'm not sure how effective it is, but I've been using a lot of it, and this is also has the gentle exfoliation, so I always apply this with a cotton pad. And yeah, I quite like this. We'll see if by the time I finish this bottle, if my skin is clearing up, because I did start using this product and I think my skin is kind of clearer than usual. So maybe it is because of this product, and we'll just kind of have to look around products and see. Okay, next is the I'm From Rice Toner. And okay, this is not meant to be used on sensitive skin, and I really learned that the hard way. I think I saw this in several videos, including KDU. I think KDU uses this, so I was like, oh, no, I really want to try that out. And then rice also is a good ingredient for hyperpigmentation. It helps brighten the skin, and I think this even has like little like rice stuff that might help with exfoliation too. maybe not, but you still have to shake this anyways. Yeah, so I used it on my sensitive skin and it stung like crazy, and I was really hesitant to try this again, but now that my skin has calmed down, I've been using this a little bit more than usual. It's quite nice, I guess, and it's supposed to help with the hyperpigmentation. Still gotta like keep using it to find out how effective it is, but yeah. Okay, and then lastly is another sponsored product. It is the Dewy Tree Ultra Vitalizing Snail Essence Water, and this is a really thick, gooey texture, and I kind of like those because, you know, dry skin, this is like, reminds me of the way hyaluronic acid is, like the texture of that. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't really enjoy the smell of this, and I'm not sure if it's just like the smell of the snail stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting. We like this nice thick texture. I mean, this isn't, I mean, technically snail mucin is supposed to be helpful for hyperpigmentation too, but I don't know. I'd rather try other products first, so there's that. And then after toner goes serum, but I only got one, and it is the Centella Unscented Serum. So a lot of my products are aimed at hyperpigmentation or irritation. So during the time that I was buying products from YESSTYLE, my skin was really irritated, which is why I got this. But now that my skin has calmed down, I haven't really used it. I used it like once, and I mean, it does have niacinamide, but I have the ordinary, I think 10% niacinamide, which is more potent than this, so that's why I've been using that instead of this. But this texture is really like gooey, and I enjoy a good gooey texture because it reminds me of hyaluronic acid, and I love hyaluronic acid as a dry skin person. But yeah, it's the unscented version, which is nice for sensitive skin, really helps calm down inflammation. Just my skin isn't inflamed right now, so. Okay, so after serum are the moisturizers, and I have like a lot. I have like 5, I think. So first off, let's start with the Cosrx Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. So I really, really like this. First of all, it's a lot of product, and a little bit like goes a long way. This is very, very moisturizing. Yeah. The only thing that I don't like about this is how gooey it is, because it makes it really hard to get it from the package onto your face. I mean, not hard, it just like kind of drips, I mean, as you can see in this video. But once it dries, I really love the way this dries. It's not exactly, there's like a perfect texture for when like, that I like. And it's like in between sticky and like smooth, because I don't like things that are too sticky or too smooth, you know, but this one is like perfect. I just love the way my skin feels after I apply this. And yeah, I don't know what else there is to say about that. And then I also have 2 Ionic moisturizers. I have the Centella Calming Gel Cream and the Propolis Vitamin Sleeping Mask. Okay, so I absolutely love the Centella Calming Gel Cream. It is very cooling, and I have not found products that are like that cooling whatsoever. And especially like when you have irritated skin, your skin is also really hot, right? Isn't that it? Right? Well, for me at least, my skin gets like really red and hot, and this is like the only thing that I've seen, that I've ever tried, that has ever cooled down my skin. So I absolutely love this. The only thing is like, I don't know, is this supposed to be like a moisturizer? I mean, it says cream, but yeah, it's not hydrating whatsoever. So I usually apply another moisturizer after, a light one, because I don't want to over moisturize my skin. But if you compare it to the Propolis Vitamin Sleeping Mask, which is probably a lot thicker considering it's a sleeping mask and it's propolis, so this is definitely very hydrating. I love a good hydrating moisturizer. I don't know what else to say. It's hydrating. It's great. Okay. I also have the Dear Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream, and so this one technically is a repurchase. Well, not repurchase. I had the jar version, and then I really, really liked it, especially because my skin felt instantly soothed. It is a soothing cream. But I had irritated skin. Always good to have products that are good for irritated, sensitive skin, you know? So this is definitely one that I'm probably going to keep restocking on. This is my favorite, I think. Okay, and then lastly is a sponsored moisturizer. and it is the Benton Let's Carrot Moisture Cream. As you can see in the video, I did not expect it to be so watery, and I rarely use such light moisturizers. I mean, I didn't even know carrot was like an ingredient in skincare, so I've really only used this once, and it was to film this video. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say about this. But yeah, so those are the moisturizers. And then after the moisturizer, you gotta put on sunscreen. And so technically, I didn't purchase this recently. I just stocked up on this when I bought it the first time. But you know, since I haven't shown it in a video yet, I thought why not include it here. So this is the Sun Essence from Misha. It's SPF 45 PA+++, and this has a very, I want to say milky, but I don't really know if I would describe this as a milky texture, but yeah, it's quite thick, so it does take a while to absorb in the skin, and yeah, I really like this. It leaves, I feel like, a matte, I don't know if that's also the right word to describe it, but like a matte finish, which is nice because sunscreen sometimes leaves me looking really oily, and I don't really enjoy that, so this is quite nice. It's very smooth and I feel like gentle on the skin, so I think this would be good for sensitive skin people like myself. Lastly, I just have sets that I got. So one is a sponsored one and one is one I got myself. So first up is the one I got myself. It is the Benton Deep Green Tea Trial Kit, and so it comes with the Deep Green Tea Cleansing Foam, Deep Green Tea Toner, Deep Green Tea Serum, and Deep Green Tea Lotion. So to talk about them one by one, once again, there's the Benton thing is a cleansing foam, and this was drying. I remember putting this on. It was really drying. It foams up quite a lot, as you can see in this video, and yeah, so this is not a product I really liked. And then the next one is the toner, and I quite like this. It's a very watery texture, so the only thing is I feel like I would need to like layer this several times, and yeah, I haven't really gotten around to using a lot of this yet, just because I have some other products that I've been testing out first, and I would assume that those would be more effective just based on the kind of ingredients involved, but we'll have to test this out some more later. And then it comes with a serum, and I don't like this. It's so drying. Like the second I put it on my skin, it's dried, and I don't really enjoy that. You know, I kind of need some time to get it into my skin. And yeah, so that's all I have to say about this serum. It was really hard for me to apply because it was so drying, and I have no idea why it dried so quickly. And then lastly is the lotion, and this is, okay, I don't know if I'm crazy, but it's literally impossible to get the lotion out of the container. It's slightly watery, but no matter how many times I hit it against my hand, it was like not coming out. So it's a very watery texture, and it was actually quite nice to my memory, but it was really impossible to get out of the container, so I'm just genuinely confused by why it's in this kind of container. Okay, and then lastly, I have another set, and it is the Haru Haru Wonder set, and so YESSTYLE sent me this, and this is a sponsored product, and it comes with a bag and very nice packaging. Like, this is great packaging. And then it comes with like 150 cotton pads, I think. Was that the count? I don't remember where the count is. Maybe it's not 150. But 50. There's 50 cotton pads. I don't know, I added 100. But there's 50 cotton pads. It comes with a toner, a serum, and a cream. So the toner, to my memory, was watery, and I think it was quite nice. I think it was also kind of oily. I feel like, to my memory, Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner is quite famous. People quite like this stuff, I guess, but it's also, I feel like, for oily skin once again, so I never ended up purchasing this, or like thought about purchasing it, but now that I was sent it, I was like, great, might as well try it. I also really love the way the containers look. I mean, this is so random, and it really isn't necessary, but I just think nice packaging just makes me feel happy too, you know? So there's this. I remember liking the texture of this. It just leaves like a smooth finish. And then next is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Serum, and this one is very liquidy to my memory. It's a very liquidy texture, and it dries nicely. I also tried these products once, so you're probably gonna have to forgive me if I do not remember how they felt. And then the Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream. This is a very interesting shape, kind of reminds me of like the EOS lotions. Yeah, and this was quite hard to get out of the bottle, but the Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream isn't as thick as I thought it'd be. It's actually quite watery, and yeah, I also used it once. So okay, I've really made a mess on my desk right now, but yeah, that's all the products. Hopefully this was somewhat helpful, but okay, bye.